If you're going to have a second person verify the same data a keyer entered, you have to provide a way for the verifier to correct what the keyer keyed. Boy, does that sound like how much wood would a woodchuck chuck. Unibase has a correct key assigned to function key 9 that an operator uses to correct a character, a field, or even the whole record. This key is only operable in verify mode or correct mode. Let's go into correct a file. We'll use the file student/dupe2. Let's use character correct first. Suppose we want to change the name Joe to Mo. We position ourselves on the letter J in Joe. I'm going to press the correct key, function key 9. You see this phrase C-core appear in the right hand corner. That stands for character correct. If I now key the letter M, it replaces the letter J, and since the C-core disappeared, I can't make any more corrections no matter what keys I press. The only ones that are operable are the ones for moving the cursor around the data. Now let's change black to slack. To try it again, function key 9, the correct key, C correct appears, key the letter S, and black changes to slack. Our next examples make use of those field and correct keys that we keep running across in other lessons. So let's try correcting a field. Susie Smith got married. Let's change your last name to Jones. We'll put ourselves on the last name field. This time we'll press function key 4, which is the field key, release it, follow it by function key 9, the correct key. We see F-core in the upper right hand corner for field correct, and I can now change the name Smith to Jones. When I press the field release key to get out of the field, again the F-core has disappeared and I can make no more changes to this record. You can even use field correct in the middle of a field and make changes from that point on. Let's change one of our many tarbox names to Tarbuckle. We could start here and do a field correct and key Tarbuckle, but then we have to rekey the letters T-A-R-B. Instead, let's put ourselves on the O in Tarbox, do a field correct, function key 4, function key 9, and then key the letters U-C-K-L-E and press field release. Can we correct a whole record? Of course. Let's try it on Grace Tarbox. We'll press the record key, function key 3, followed by the correct key, and we see R-core for record correct. This means we can make whatever changes we want in this record. Let's change the class to 22. We'll change Grace to Dorothy. We'll change Tarbox to Parbox. And we'll change the amount to 2222, field release. Okay, that took us to the next record, and our R-core disappeared from the upper right hand corner. If we do a record back, we see all our changes. The three types of changes are useful and necessary, but Unibase gives you a few more tricks so that making corrections is less tedious. Let's look at inserting and deleting characters. Poor Otto White, he has both his first and last names misspelled. Let's go to one of the T's in Otto, press the correct key, we see our C correct, and now just press the delete key. Unibase deleted one of the T's and moved the rest of the characters in the field to the left to fill up the hole that was created. Now let's go to White. We can put ourselves on the letter T, press the correct key, function key 9, then press the insert key. Unibase opened up a spot for us to insert the letter I and move the rest of the letters over to the right. So we put in I, and we've corrected Otto White's name. What about using the field key with insert and delete? Field insert doesn't make any sense in this context, but we can delete the entire contents of a field should we find that convenient. If we press field correct, then we'll press field delete and white disappears from the field. We still have our field correct. Let's go ahead and change Mr. White to Mr. Green. Now for the biggie, record insert and record delete. We all make mistakes. Operators sometimes key a record twice or don't key a record that they should. So let's see how that works by deleting and reinserting Freddy's record. We don't even need the correct key for these functions. If I press the record key, function key 3, followed by the delete key, Freddy's gone, and we see that John is now record 6. That's pretty impressive. Now let's put Freddy back. Again, we don't need the correct key. Press the record key, followed by the insert key, and Unibase wants to know what format do you want to insert. We're going to put in format 1, and we see a blank format 1 with the R correct in the upper right hand corner. So let's put Freddy back. Class 20, first name Freddy, last name Tarbox, and amount 50. John is now back to record 7, and we do a record back, and Freddy's back to record 6. Those are some pretty powerful functions. In the next lesson, we'll see how the same things look in verify mode instead of correct mode.